Hello and welcome to our channel. Welcome all of you back who have listened to other of these Dhamma talks, and welcome all new listeners. We're so grateful that you're devoted enough to the Dhamma to take time out of your busy days to listen to Dhamma in an effort to strengthen your practice. Just briefly, those of you who may be new to the channel, this channel is dedicated to your practice, not to increasing your intellectual understanding of the Buddha or historical facts, etc., things like that. I try to keep these Dhamma talks to about 10 minutes. I have Dhamma talks on file here on this channel that are an hour long, but I notice they get a very, very few views. So the 10-minute talks seem to be more popular. It's impossible for me to say as much as can be said about any subject that we're talking about. There are whole libraries full of single topics that come out of the Buddhist teachings and from the Pali Canon. So these talks are just meant to be a kind of a prod, an inspiration, an encouragement to you to deepen your understanding through practice and not through intellect. So we're starting a new series now. It's called the 10 Bowls. These bowls, this storyline is the only visual that I'm aware of where they try to visualize in pictures and in brief commentary or poems what the path to Nibbana, to liberation, looks like. They symbolize it, as all pictures are symbols. So this is the 10 Bowls. The origin of it is out of China, about 1,000 years in our Christian calendar, 1,500 years after Buddha's death. And someone in China wrote and made pictures of 5 bowls, and then over time that was enlarged, and the popular version now coming out of Japan is this Zen Buddhist 10 Bowls. Today we're going to investigate the first bowl, and that's called The Search for the Bowl. Now, the poem or the commentary that goes with this picture reads, "In the pasture of this world, I endlessly push aside the tall grasses in search of the bowl." So in the grasses of this world, that's every thought, every emotion, every opportunity to buy something, to go somewhere, to get educated, to get married, to have families, to have careers, new iPhones, or whatever form the grasses of this world may take. Now, the visual image should be very tall grasses, head high, very tall grass, like sugarcane or some other wild grasses that we see in Asia more than we do in the West. And this desire, this need, this search of parting those grasses and saying, where is this happiness? Where is the success? Where is peace of mind? I'm looking for it in the world. And I endlessly push aside these grasses in search for the bowl. And the bowl is some kind of satisfaction, some kind of freedom, some kind of tranquility. The second sentence is, following unnamed rivers, lost upon the interpretations or interpenetrating paths of distant mountains. So the first word, they don't say the word lost, but we could say confused. There's so many choices in this world where it's so abundant. It's so amazingly abundant. And it's so easy, therefore, to get confused, to get lost. I think of American grocery stores, and there are hundreds of choices just for dry cereal. And in the whole store, I can't imagine the total number of choices for soups or for drinks. Used to be milk and juice, and now dozens and maybe hundreds of kinds of milks and other beverages. So the world is constantly dangling this carrot in front of us, saying, try this, go there, do this, go on this retreat, read this book, listen to this video, etc. And it's conflicting, it's daunting, and it can be overpowering. Then it says, my strength failing and my vitality exhausted. I cannot find the bowl. I only hear the locusts cheering through the forest at night. So this is so poignant. It's just so beautifully stated. There was a popular song many, many years ago, I'm an old man, in America called Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places. So that's what we're doing when we think there's something in the world outside of our body and our own ideas and values and consciousness, the six sense doors, that if we can just get it, we can just get it, somehow get it, achieve it, win it, discover it, then this happiness, this tranquility, peace of mind, a sense of satisfaction. If we could just live more satisfied, oh, what a relief. The burden would be dropped so much if we had this sense of satisfaction, of contentment, and of tranquility that we have been looking for in all the wrong places. Now there's a comment by someone to this verse and this picture in these little blocks that you see under the larger photo. And the comment is, the bowl never has been lost. What need is there to search? Now this is a form of a teaching that everything is already all right, that you already have Buddha nature, you're already fully illuminated, liberated, etc. But for some reason, the Buddha gave us Four Noble Truths, and then he gave us a path to practice or to follow and a goal. So in Theravada Buddhism, I'm a practicing Theravada Buddhist in the Forest Monk tradition. We don't start at the end, we start at the beginning of the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. Only because of separation from my true nature, I fail to find him. Yes, absolutely. And because we have identified from many, many lifetimes as being a person or being whatever life form we took in the past, we have had the wrong sense of identity. And we need to begin to let go of it. In my own experience, this doesn't happen all at once. It takes practice, daily practice, moment by moment practice of mindfulness, deepened with our meditation practice, that we let go, let go, let go, let go Let go of the delusion. Let go of the ignorance that is keeping us from our true nature. In the confusion of the senses, I lose even the tracks. That's right. Because of our strong identification and attachment to the information we receive through the five senses, it's only natural that we believe we're a person, and that the idea that we have Buddha nature is very foreign for most of us. It's not something we heard growing up, and so it's a new idea, and it's in direct conflict with the idea that we were born a person on a certain day, on a certain date, by certain parents, and at a certain time. So these senses get us off the path to Nibbana. Far from home, I see many crossroads, but which way is the right one? I know not. Greed and fear, good and bad, entangle me. So, using the five senses, actually the sixth sense door as well, thinking, using intellect, using emotions as our sense of inner search for this Buddha nature, we're bound to stay lost, we're bound to stay confused, we're bound to get discouraged and disheartened and frustrated because we're using the wrong method. We're using the only method that we learned as we grew up, which is the intellect, which are emotions, and which is the information we get through the five sense doors. Those are inadequate. They're not just inadequate, it's impossible to reach this nirvana state, this state of liberation, using those tools. Just like it's impossible to build a house with a screwdriver. There are other tools that you must use or you can never build a house. And our tools are the Eightfold Path. Those are the tools we're going to begin to practice using so that we let go of the old habits, mental habits, emotional habits that we have developed over countless lifetimes. So that's enough for today, or for this video. Again, I'm grateful that you've taken some time to listen. I hope you reached the end of the video, and I encourage you to please feel comfortable sending a text message, asking a question, making a comment, besides just an emoji. Let me know how we can improve these Dhamma talks. Ask questions, personal or private questions, to which I would respond to you. But it helps me know that you have involved yourself into the teachings of these Dhamma talks, and that it would naturally evoke some questions for you. Feel free to ask me. The timeline is not important. Currently, I'm living in Thailand. You can send a text message any number of ways, and those options are available on this YouTube channel. Thank you, and may you be blessed in your practice.